So this is my 2-year review of the WEN 11 kW dual fuel generator. It has the 250 or the 240 50 amp service right over there. That's mainly what I bought this generator for. I operate a mobile welding business and I use this generator to power my wire feeders. I bought this 2 years ago today, and this video is going to be basically what I experienced with it and would I buy it again. So first off, I'm going to start the video off by saying our maintenance program at this company is extreme. We go through everything, and if we can't do it, we have somebody else who is a professional do it. We do not skip out on maintenance. So everything to do with this generator today that we're going to talk about has nothing to do with it breaking or lack of maintenance. So that out of the way, what do I think of it? Well, I think it's a great, economically priced generator. At the time, I bought it for, around $876.27 on Amazon. Is the price that I bought it from. It's been a good generator. It's got over 257 now. I put a lot of hours on this thing within 2 years, and it's held up great. I have one complaint about it. Randomly, it does shut off. It usually shuts off randomly when it's unloaded and just sitting. It's got plenty of oil, it's got fuel, it's got no air restrictions, it's got spark, it's got everything it needs. Not sure why. Haven't had any problems with it lately, but it does do that every now and then from time to time. So other than that, I think it's a good generator. If your budget is slim, like nowadays, my company is at a spot to where we can purchase a Miller, or we could go out and purchase a Lincoln size one of these that already has the welder built into it. But at the time, our business was just starting to pop up, and people were starting to recognize us. So this was the solution for our wire feeders. It's fuel efficient to a point. It definitely could be better, but for an overhead valve, I mean, this isn't an inverter. We can't run inverter machines for what we do. So it's been a good machine. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Our company right now is at a point to where if this needs upgraded, and when the time comes to upgrade this, it's going to be a name brand machine. It's going to be from probably Generac or Miller or Lincoln, like I said earlier. That is just me though. If I needed something in a pinch and I needed another 240 capabilities, I would absolutely buy another one of these. It doesn't drink oil. Maintenance on this thing is extremely easy. I did put a bigger fuel filter on it. The one it comes with is pretty small. Other than that, no modifications other than up front we have a battery maintainer that we plug into itself, or we just plug it in if it's going to be sitting for a while. We plug it into itself because sometimes that battery likes to go dead on us. And while yes, it does have a pull start backup, it is really convenient to have that turnkey convenience. We did add lifting hooks right there. We do have plans to weld in a frame, a proper lifting frame. This is just what we configured at the time, and it's been working great since then. It's a pretty reliable generator. The engine is, I don't know what brand or name the engine is. Obviously, WEN does not build these things. They're obviously re-stickered and recolored to match whatever seller is selling it. So as far as engine parts, I'm not really sure how that goes. I haven't really had to do anything major to this thing yet. I have rebuilt Briggs & Strattons, I've rebuilt Hondas, Kawasaki's, I've rebuilt them all, and parts are very easy to find for all of those. So it kind of sparks my interest on parts availability, like push rods and springs and valves and crankcase and all that. kind of gaskets and stuff like that. Kind of makes me wonder, you know, the price is pretty cheap for one of these, honestly. The going rate for a nice one of these, name brand one of these, is about $3,000 or $4,000. So the $800 that I paid for this thing was more than I bargained for. Um, it was a steal, pretty much. Made a lot of money with this thing. We probably made close to $10,000 with this machine right here. Just with those 200 hours, 257 hours on it. I do like the fuel gauge. It's so easy just to glance at it and know exactly, especially on those long-term jobs where you're sitting there for the whole day, you know, 16-hour days, and you just want to, the whole day you're just passing by this thing, you're just checking your fuel. But yeah, it is pretty loud. I mean, what do you expect? It's a big engine. It's a 457cc engine, so it's a pretty big engine packed into this thing. But other than that, my only other complaint would be the wheels. I would definitely want some bigger wheels on this thing. This thing weighs, I believe, 275 pounds. Dry from the factory is what the booklet said, I think. So it's not light by any means, hence why we have lifting lugs on it. I would not hand lift this thing at all. I would try to keep moving this thing to a bare minimum. It is heavy for one guy. You're not going to pick this up by yourself. Other than that, it's been a great machine. I expect many more years and many more hours out of it. And that's it. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was to some degree of helpfulness to you. I know I stumble a lot and I stutter a lot, but there she goes. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're thinking about buying one of these, just remember, you know, the price you pay is what you get. I've gotten a great experience out of it, but I'm sure there's lemons out there, and there is more professional, heavier duty options out there. So that's it. Have a nice day.